Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Welcome to the Southern California Prep Insider Basketball Podcast. Tommy and Devin here. Devin, you're coming off quite the marathon yesterday. You want to tell people where you were?
Yeah, we're at the Orange Lutheran Hoop Fest. 7 games from about, first one started at 10 and then kind of got behind a little bit. They kept it on track pretty well, so ended up leaving the gym at about 10 o'clock at night. But all in all, it was a solid day. The people at Orange Lutheran and the folks from Compton Magic did a great job setting it up and having a great hospitality room. So of all the shout outs I'm going to give today, I'm going to also add one for them. So I appreciate the tournament and how they set it all up.
There you go. And that's a huge thing for people like you covering the tournament. If it's not on time, that is a major nightmare. So good job for those guys keeping it on time. Let's start with the top 10. Devin, who do you have?
Number 1, Bishop Montgomery. Number 2, Etiwanda. The biggest mover this week was number 3 with St. John Bosco. And we're going to go 4, Sierra Canyon, 5, Rancho Christian. Those are like kind of interchangeable. So if Rancho Christian continues their upward strides there, they're gonna move up to 4 soon. 6, Mater Dei. 7, Harvard Westlake. 8, Crespi, another mover into the top 10. 9, Damien. And then 10, we're going to go with a tie here. I hate doing that, but Santa Margarita and Oak Park are just both very good teams, and it was tough to take either one of them out based on what they've accomplished this season and who they've played. So that was kind of the thing I was wrestling with yesterday on that. So we're going to put them both at number 10.
And right now we got Bishop Montgomery at 16-0. Are they going to lose ever? Is it going to happen?
I mean, they beat Sierra Canyon without 3 starters, so I'm going to say no. I think once they get into the Open Division semifinals is where they're going to get tested the most for the remainder of the season. But until then, I just don't see it.
All right, time to get some shout-outs. I'll start with mine first. We got Laguna Beach's Blake Brazel, known for his baseball abilities, also a fantastic basketball player, had two 22-point games last week. Then we've got Canyon's AJ Perry with 17 points and 11 rebounds. He's only 5'8", so 11 rebounds. That's pretty crazy against Prairie Linda. St. Bonaventure's Kai Rojas, 20 points in their 42-21 win over Santa Clara, which means that he almost outscored them all by himself. So good job over there, Kai. We got Redondo Union's Quinn Collins, 2 double-doubles last week. And finally, my last one is Redlands East Valley's Kale Williams, 3 20-point games and 2 double-doubles last week.
Yeah, Michael Williams is a big-time sleeper in that class, and he's a really good player. I like you throwing in Perry, too. Little guy's getting some love from Orange County, so I like that. My shout-outs, let's start with St. John Bosco. Snapped Mater Dei's 69-game Trinity League winning streak on Wednesday and then beat Santa Margarita to take sole possession of first place in the Trinity League. Second one is Onyeka Okongwu from Chino Hills, scored 30 points in a baseline league win over Damien, then had 35 and 14 in one of those highly touted TV games against Zion Williamson, the YouTube sensation. 35 and 14 in a win, big-time numbers from Big O. Next is Atten Wright from Lakewood. He scored 38 points in a win over Long Beach Poly in the Moore League. Followed that up with 23 against Long Beach Jordan. Those are 2 huge wins for Lakewood in the Moore League over Poly. It had to have been a long drought for them to win over Poly there. Next is Demetrius Jackson from El Toro. He had 19 in an upset over Trabuco Hills, and then he had 18 more in an upset of Aliso and Niguel. Aliso's now in the top 10 in Orange County, and Trabuco kind of fell out after a tough week. And then the last one for me is going to be Maximus Bowe from Crean Lutheran. Set the school record with 3-pointers. Made 14 in the 80-39 victory over Whitney. And the best part about that is he shot 29 3-pointers.
That is...
So he was, I mean, the percentage was good. He was 14 of 29, so he was above 50%. But, I mean, his right trigger arm has got to be sore after that one.
There's a green light, and there's I'm going 100 miles an hour. I don't care what the stop sign says. Yep. And that is what was going on there. Also, I like the name, Maximus Poe. So good job, Maximus, over there at Crean Lutheran. All right, we got to get to our game picks now. We're starting to get into some league play games, so some familiarity between some of these teams. We got Santa Margarita traveling to JSerra.
I'm going to go with Santa Margarita. They're going to bounce back. Jake Kyman has been on a tear. He had 32 against Bosco in that loss. Another shout-out. Why not? 32 in a loss to Bosco, but was 12 of 17 from the field, 6 of 7 from three-point range. So big-time game from Jake Kyman in that one. But I'm going to go with Santa Margarita.
I'll disagree. I'll go with JSerra. Good for Santa Margarita. No, slightly hanging on to the top 10 spot. I mean, half of the top 10 spot. But I'm going to go with JSerra. Next, we got San Clemente going to Aliso Niguel.
Aliso Niguel, they actually have a lot of fanfare now. They pack the gym, raucous crowd. So I'm going to go with Aliso Niguel, even though every time I pick against San Clemente, they win. So I'm going to go Aliso Niguel, but San Clemente is probably going to win.
Well, yeah, so for the reason why I picked San Clemente last week is the home crowd. I'm going to pick Aliso Niguel for the same reason, just like you said. Tough to play on the road. For a lot of these high school kids, especially, not used to the loud crowds. So that's what I'm going with there. Especially, they've been playing these tournaments where they're kind of empty gyms. Now they're going to go, getting into these regular games is completely different. So I'm going with the home team there. Next, we got Bishop Amat going to St. Anthony.
St. Anthony's going to win this. Coach Cavins has those guys rolling over there. Big-time junior class for him. And Kiko Chapman is a sleeper point guard in the 2018 class who's playing really well for St. Anthony. So I'm going with the Saints.
I'm going to agree with you. Go with St. Anthony's there. Next, we've got Rancho Cucamonga traveling to Damien.
I'm going to go Damien over Rancho Cucamonga. Rancho Cucamonga has a great record as well. I mean, that baseline league is loaded. Los Osos has 17 wins. Rancho Cucamonga has something like 17 wins. Chino Hills is really good. But I'm going to go Damien at home.
I'm going to take Rancho Cucamonga. I know it's the road trip there for them, but I will take them. And finally, we got Windward going to Sierra Canyon.
I'm going Sierra Canyon. Jules Bernard, he's a big-time player, but I'm not sure if he's going to have enough to overcome all those guys on the Sierra Canyon roster.
I got faith in him. I'm going to take Windward. I'll take the upset here.
Wow.
So that'll do it for the week. Devin, tell people where you can be seen, heard, and found.
I can be seen, heard, and found on my Twitter account mostly, at Devin_Ugland. And tonight I'll be at Anaheim Canyon against Foothill, a Canyon home game. And these two schools have the best student sections that I've seen in a really long time. So it should be extremely loud. And Canyon's 18-2, so Foothill's coming in struggling a little bit at 8-12. But anything can happen in Orange County this season. So I'm expecting a really good game tonight.
Yep, kids, pack the gyms. Keep it clean, though, but pack the gyms. That's what I always like to see.
Yep.
We will talk to you guys next week with more of the same.